Welcome back to Cougar Chronicle, and I don't know why I take such glee in introducing the segment. Every time I get so excited.
About every time.
Just
the whole thing. And they've been great questions.
They have been.
And they haven't been, there has been some difficult ones, but nothing difficult in the sense of, it's not difficult that we can't answer, but there are always these, like, ugh, you know,
exactly.
like, or that wonder of, like, you know.
Right, and everyone's looking at you for the answer.
I have to be cautious because karma is a true thing, and you get what you ask for, because people on all the guests are like, well, are there a list of questions? No questions.
Yeah,
just show up.
it's true.
You'll be fine. And so I've got, if I'm going to extend it to them,
then
I've
I
got
get
to
to put you in the hot seat.
Okay.
That's true.
All right. I'm ready.
Okay, you're ready. Spaghetti. Here we go. Okay, so this one's actually one that was really near and close to my heart.
Okay.
This parent from Bradford has a sophomore who's college bound and wants to know, what should they be thinking about?
Oh my gosh, that's exciting.
Isn't it so exciting?
Oh my gosh.
I know.
So, as a former high school principal, I'll tell you that sophomore year is such a fun time. The conversations about what do I want to be when I grow up, you know, and how do we develop and go from there. Always my advice in a situation like that is start with your guidance counselor, with your school counseling office, because there's a lot of great conversations to go, and how do we want to have those experiences. And the reason I say that is, when we talk about it, it's what do I want to be when I grow up? What is that initial plan? And making sure that your student is understanding the importance of, do we have to take an SAT or an ACT? What are we thinking about for colleges? What is the dream school? Do we have the grades? Are we on track for the right courses? Some schools, you can look at like Ivy League schools or things like that. Even some schools in Missouri required so many credits of languages to be able to apply. So it's really getting down to what it is that you need to be able to qualify for the application, and then having those great conversations with your school's counselor on what do we need to do to make sure that we're setting ourselves up. And then along those lines, I think another great thing is be thinking about, how do you want to set yourself apart? Are you doing things like, I mean, I feel like I'm in that mode a little bit for a second.
Yes.
Volunteer hours. We have community service work that we do. Is there a certain thing that you want to focus on? If you're wanting to be a doctor, are we getting internships, or we're looking at extended learning opportunities that may lead into those experiences to do those things, to really, and what a great opportunity also with our extended learning opportunities to be able to talk about, is this something I really want to do? Because there's nothing probably worse than spending 6 years, 4 years of college, 2 years coming into medical school to find out you don't like the sight of blood.
That's
so
true.
Maybe a chance to look at some of those things early.
Yes, absolutely.
But always everything starts with that school counselor, and then having a conversation with your teachers, some of those trusted advisors that you have there. But I wish you well along those journeys, and if there's anything we can do to help, please don't hesitate to reach out to the SAU, because we're always excited to see our kids make that move to the next step as they take control of their lives and open up into this great world. So I think it's a great question.
It
what
is.
A great question.
Isn't that, I love that question. Yeah, and it's such an exciting time
Yes.
for me. And graduation, you'll be spearheading your first one this year.
I know. Very
So
excited for
about
that. We'll get going from there.
That'll be-
I'm working on my speech.
Yeah.
Slowly.
Well, thank you for joining us. We'll see you in May, coming up, right?
As always, remember, in that first Thursday and Friday of the month, we have
That's
those
right.
things coming on. We got to make sure we always throw those in there when we can. But it is just unbelievable how quick this year's gone. And just thank you so much for hosting this.
Oh, it's such a joy co-hosting.
Have a blast.
You do the hard work. You get to come in and enjoy company. So thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time on
The Cougar Chronicle.